also deals with carbon compounds called in the treaty discrete organic chemicals, the majority of which exhibit moderate high direct toxicity or can be readily converted into compounds with toxicity sufficient for practical use as a chemical weapon. 27. These are any carbon compounds apart from non-Shane polymers, oxides, sulfides and metal carbonates, such as organophosphates. The OPCW must be informed of, and can inspect, any plant producing, or expecting to produce, more than 200 tons per year or 30 tons if the chemical contains phosphorus, sulfur or fluorine, unless the plant solely produces explosives or hydrocarbons. Category definitions. Chemical weapons are divided into 3 categories. Smiley 28. Category 1, based on Schedule 1 substances. Category 2, based on non-Schedule 1 substances. Category 3, devices and equipment designed to use chemical weapons, without these substances themselves. Member States. Before the CWC came into force in 1997, 165 states signed the convention, allowing them to ratify the agreement after obtaining domestic approval. 1. Following the treaty's entry into force, it was closed for signature and the only method for non-signatory states to become a party was through accession. As of March 2021, 193 states, representing over 98% of the world's population, are party to the CWC. 1. Of 4 United Nations member states that are not parties to the treaty, Israel has signed but not ratified their treaty, while Egypt, North Korea, and South Sudan have neither signed nor acceded to the convention. Taiwan, though not a member state, has confirmed that it complies with the treaty. 29. Key organizations of member states. Member states are represented at the OPCW by their permanent representative. This function is generally combined with the function of ambassador. For the preparation of OPCW inspections and preparation of declarations, member states have to constitute a national authority. 30. World stockpile of chemical weapons. A total of 72,304 metric tons of chemical agent, and 97 production facilities have been declared to OPCW. 8. Treaty deadlines. The treaty set up several steps with deadlines toward complete destruction of chemical weapons, with a procedure for requesting deadline extensions. No country reached total elimination by the original treaty date, although several have finished under allowed extensions. 31. Reduction phases. Phase percent reduction deadline. The TC 1% April 2002, 20% April 2002. Complete destruction of empty munitions, precursor chemicals, filling equipment and weapons systems. III 45% April 2004, for 100% April 2007. No extensions permitted past April 2012. Progress of destruction. At the end of 2019, 70,545 of 72,304, 97.51%, metric tons of chemical agent have been verifiably destroyed. More than 57%, 4.97 million, of chemical munitions and containers have been destroyed. 32. 7 state parties have completed the destruction of their declared stockpiles: Albania, India, Iraq, Libya, Syria, the United States, and an unspecified state party, believed to be South Korea. Russia also completed destruction of its declared stockpile, but the poisoning of Sergei and Yulia Skripal in 2018 and the poisoning of Alexei Navalny in 2020 revealed that the country maintained an illicit chemical weapons program. 33. Japan and China in October 2010 began the destruction of World War II-era chemical weapons abandoned by Japan in China by means of mobile destruction units and reported destruction of 35,203 chemical weapons, 75% of the Nanjing stockpile. 34-35 Country and link to detail article data fact session /entry into force declared stockpile, Schedule 1, tons. Percent OPCW verify destroyed, date of full destruction, destruction deadline Albania. Albania 29 April 199717, 36, 100%, July 2007, 36, South Korea. South Korea 29 April 1997 37, 100%, July 2008, 37, India. India 29 April 1997 38, 100%, March 2009, 39, Libya. Libya 5 February 200425, 40, 100%, January 2014, 40, Syria. Syria, government held, 14 October 2013, 41, 1,040, 42, 100%, August 2014, 42, Russia. Russia 5 December 1997 43, 100%, September 2017, 44, United States. United States 29 April 1997 600, 45, 100%, July 2023, 46, Iraq. Iraq 12 February 2009 remnant munitions, 47, 100%, March 2018, 48, Japan. Japan, in China, 29 April 1997-66.97%, as of September 2022, 49, 2027, 50. Iraqi stockpile. The UN Security Council ordered the dismantling of Iraq's chemical weapons stockpile in 1991. By 1998, UNSCOM inspectors had accounted for the destruction of 88,000 filled and unfilled chemical munitions, over 690 metric tons of weaponized and bulk chemical agents, approximately 4,000 tons of precursor chemicals, and 980 pieces of key production equipment. 51. The UNSCOM inspectors left in 1998. In 2009, before Iraq joined the CWC, the OPCW reported that the United States military had destroyed almost 5,000 old chemical weapons in open-air detonations since 2004. 52. These weapons, produced before the 1991 Gulf War, contained sarin and mustard agents but were so badly corroded that they could not have been used as originally intended. 53. When Iraq joined the CWC in 2009, it declared 2 bunkers with filled and unfilled chemical weapons munitions, some precursors, as well as 5 former chemical weapons production facilities, according to OPCW Director General Roger Liofurta. 39. The bunker entrances were sealed with 1.5 meters or reinforced concrete in 1994 under UNSCOM supervision. 54. As of 2012, the plan to destroy the chemical weapons was still being developed, in the face of significant difficulties. 47. 54. In 2014, ISIS took control of the site. 55. On the 13th of March, 2018, the Director General of the Organization for the Prohibition of Chemical Weapons, OPCW, Ambassador Omitu Zumakyu, congratulated the government of Iraq on the completion of the destruction of the country's chemical weapons remnants. 48. Syrian destruction. Following the August 2013 Ghouta chemical attack, 56, Syria, which had long been suspected of possessing chemical weapons, acknowledged them in September 2013 and agreed to put them under international supervision. 57. On the 14th of September, Syria deposited its instrument of accession to the CWC with United Nations as the depositary and agreed to its provisional application pending entry into force. Effective 14 October. 58. 59. An accelerated destruction schedule was devised by Russia and the United States on 14 September. 60, and was endorsed by United Nations Security Council Resolution 2118, 61, and OPCW Executive Council Decision ECM 33/December.1. 62. Their deadline for destruction was the first half of 2014. 62. Syria gave the OPCW an inventory of its chemical weapons arsenal. 63, and began its destruction in October 2013, 2 weeks before its formal entry into force, while applying the Convention provisionally. 64, 65. All declared Category 1 materials were destroyed by August 2014. 42. However, the Khan Sheikhan chemical attack in April 2017 indicated that undeclared stockpiles probably remained in the country. A chemical attack on Douma occurred on the 7th of April 2018 that killed at least 49 civilians with scores injured, and which has been blamed on the Assad government. 66, 67, 68. Controversy arose in November 2019 over the OPCW's finding on the Douma chemical weapons attack when WikiLeaks published emails by an OPCW staff member saying a report on this incident misrepresents facts and contains unintended bias. The OPCW staff member questioned the report's finding that OPS inspectors had sufficient evidence at this time to determine that chlorine, or another reactive chlorine-containing chemical, was likely released from cylinders. 69. The staff member alleged this finding was highly misleading and not supported by the facts and said he would attach his own differing observations if this version of the report was released. On the 25th of November 2019, OPCW Director General Fernando Arias, in a speech to the OPCW's annual conference in The Hague, defended the organization's report on the Douma incident, stating while some of these diverse views continue to circulate in some public discussion forums, I would like to reiterate that I stand by the independent, professional conclusion of the probe. 70. Financial support for destruction. Financial support for the Albanian and Libyan stockpile destruction programs was provided by the United States. Russia received support from a number of countries, including the United States, the United Kingdom, Germany, the Netherlands, Italy and Canada, with some $2 billion given by 2004. Costs for Albania's program were approximately $48 million. The United States has spent $20 billion and expected to spend a further $40 billion. 71. Known chemical weapons production facilities. 14 states parties declared chemical weapons production facilities, CWPFs. 32, 72. Bosnia and Herzegovina, China, France, India, Iran, Iraq, Japan, Libya, Russia, Serbia, Syria, United Kingdom, United States. One non-disclosed state party, referred to as a state party in OPCW communications, said Tobe South Korea, 73. Currently all 97 declared production facilities have been deactivated and certified as either destroyed, 74, or converted, 23, to civilian use. 32. See also. Related international law. Australia group of countries and the European Commission that helps member nations identify exports which need to be controlled so as not to contribute to the spread of chemical and biological weapons. 1990 US-Soviet Arms Control Agreement. General Purpose Criterion, a concept in international law that broadly governs international agreements with respect to chemical weapons. Geneva Protocol, a treaty prohibiting the use of chemical and biological weapons among signatory states